Hey everybody!
Candy time!
Welcome to
Candy talk! No, I'm joking.
I just
Comic
fixed
and
that.
movies.
No, I just fixed it. You can see.
Alright.
Anyway, everybody, welcome to.
Comic and movies.
We're off to a great start here.
Always.
So anyway, let's just get this out of the way. I want to review Mafia 3, but we'll do that next.
Do not spoil it. Things for me because I'm still playing.
Okay, I will. Okay, I will. But anyway, today, but for right now, we're gonna review Gears of War 4.
I love it.
Okay. Never mind.
Let's just. All right. Here's the thing. White, black, Berlin Wall.
I haven't even played the game, so let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's the Berlin Wall. He's gonna keep him from strangling
No,
me.
I'm just gonna get this out here right now. Tell us why you didn't like it.
All right. I'm gonna say this. It wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was a shitty game. It's not a shitty game by any stretch of the word. Graphics
So
are
it's not No Man's Sky.
Gorgeous.
yeah, it's a gorgeous game. No, it is not a bad game. Not at all. It's the biggest fucking cliche I've ever seen in a Gears of War game. A friggin' fascist cog, friggin' like, oh, Dom doesn't want to help out his kid for some reason.
While we're on the subject
Oh,
of
at
Gears,
first doesn't want to help out his kid.
Okay, Marcus.
Oh yeah, Mark, my bad.
while we're on the subject of
Oh,
Gears,
yeah.
while we're on the subject of Gears of War, the movie's coming out soon.
I know.
See, Gears of War is perfect for him.
Yeah, even we.
Perfect.
I think we all agree that Gears of War is going to.
That's good. I hope it's gonna be.
I'm hoping they put Lester, the guy who plays Cole, like his voice actor. This dude, his model is built after Cole. He's just that big.
I don't know who they're going to get played. But back to
Gears of War.
Someone said Ryan Reynolds for Bear.
Anyway.
I agree.
The
I
combat,
can see that.
they made some improvements to combat. It's still pretty repetitive, except the whole trading weapons thing. I think that's okay. I didn't really give a shit. I didn't use it all that
What about the
much.
improvements they made on Horde mode? Horde mode's freaking sick.
But they've always had hard mode. It's repetitive. It's repetitive combat.
They've added things.
The story is a big cliche. Some cog scientist goes, "Oh, I'm gonna do this." Boom! Freaking another apocalypse or something like that. No, it's
That's
a big
not what
fucking
happened to the Sword.
Big cliche.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick.
You
It
got
is a
it
huge
wrong.
cliche. Now, see, now I'm starting to understand why the locusts hated us, because we're fucking morons. At least in that world.
But to be fair, Seth is the toughest critic in the.
I'm not tough. It's just so obvious when it's right there in front of your face.
Dude, like this thing, you hate anything that goes above one game.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
It goes above one game.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Sean.
He does not. All the time.
I'm gonna say all the time. Gary say, because what is wrong with you? Here's the bad cycle with you, dude. Like what you do is like when you see one game. Okay,
But I didn't see it. I played the damn thing. Or something like that. I know what it's like.
Yes, but I mean I played it, and I'm a hardcore Gears of War fan, and like
That's it. You're a hardcore Gears of War fan. I'm neutral
I'm going
across
to
the
admit
board.
that, I'm going to admit that Judgment was terrible.
I never played Judgment, so I wouldn't know.
It was bad.
Well,
But
see, I mean, Mark, you're not as bad. Like I said, at least you were willing to admit that Halo 5 wasn't exactly.
Halo 5 wasn't
Was
I
exactly
thought Halo
exactly
4 was
good.
an ass, but okay.
But like, here's the thing: like with Gears of War 4, what I liked was well, I had the nostalgia factor, but like it's also that it just brought. I feel like it brought the pieces back together in a very good way. Like, although some parts may be cliche-ish, I do feel like it was the best way to bring
Well,
Gears
how
of War
long
back
ago
into the fray.
How long ago did the trilogy and Gears of War 3?
It ended back in 2013, I think.
No, it wasn't 20. No, it was 2011.
2011. Gears of War 3, 2011.
Okay, all right. So
Because,
that's
no, here's the thing. That was another thing I brought up. Gears of War 3 was the perfect ending. It was so
But you gotta give it at least this credit. At least it wasn't like Assassin's Creed and had one come out like the next year. Like
Yeah,
it
true,
was 5
true.
year
That's the
gap.
thing. Like,
I'll admit
5 year
that.
gap.
did you beat the entire story?
I've gotten to the about 60-70% mark.
Zero seconds. What that ending is the
I think
best.
60%.
The ending is. So shocking that you would love it.
I don't.
Amazing.
I already know what happened. Spoiler
You
alert.
spoiled yourself?
I didn't spoil it. No, I already got to that point. I think. No. I already knew it because he was like freaking right up there in front of me. It was kind of like well, that I saw coming from a mile away.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Big spoiler warning. Marcus dies.
Well, like, they did show the intro.
He doesn't die.
He doesn't?
He doesn't die?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Who was in
He
the
doesn't.
trailer?
That's a snatcher. That's what it's called, a snatcher. They take.
Oh.
Oh, well, they were
I was
choking
there.
the
Maybe I
shit.
haven't
Choking
gotten
the
that far
crap
yet.
out of it.
I saw him,
Say-
you know, I saw him get
Say,
gone, and it
you're
was like, I was dead.
presumptuous. You are presumptuous.
To be fair,
I haven't gotten that far
you
yet.
do that a lot. Like, you
You
do
presume
presume things, and sometimes it's true.
And sometimes you're like, oh wow,
sometimes
I
it's
was
like,
way wrong.
So what, Marcus is going to be the new chief of Years of
He's too
War?
old.
That didn't happen either.
I'm just saying, I hope not. But anyway.
The
I
story
don't
was
know,
actually really good.
It's a cliche, dude. I'm sorry.
But I mean,
It's,
well, away from
you know,
Bard's
humans
negative,
versus alien swarm thingy.
We don't even
come
know
on,
what they
it's
are.
not,
Yeah,
it's
right.
cliche.
but I do feel like I myself, like I said, I enjoyed the game. I give Gears of War 4 a freaking. I want to give it like an 8 or a 9, like 9.5 maybe, because I enjoyed it.
I can't even give it a rating.
I enjoyed
haven't even played
Alright, if I had
I enjoyed Gears of War 4.
Alright, so far I haven't finished it. I got to about the 60% mark. I got to where Marcus, you know, got my way. I thought he was dead.
Let me predict what you're
Pretty
going to
good.
give it.
I swear to God, I will beat your ass.
No, 6.
Okay.
Slightly above average.
Right, okay.
Because
I'll take above average.
I mean, I wanted to give it a 5, but then I realized that, you know, at least it's not the worst, like, not reboot, but sequel to an ending trilogy. It's not the worst in the world. It isn't. It's actually really good.
By the way, when did you give No Man's Sky?
I gave that like a 3.
Okay.
That was
You
all
know
lies.
that's the lowest scoring game of all time now.
I gave it a 3 because at least they made an attempt to do something about it.
Like they have the lowest rating on Steam ever.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible because they lied about everything. Anyway, point being, that's not Gears of War. I just was like, after 3, it was perfect ending. I was like, perfect ending.
It was a
Then
great.
Gears
It
of War
was
4
great.
was coming out. I was like, what?
Here's the thing, like I
I thought it was going to be a prequel.
that's the way Seth is personally, but they didn't kind of give you a prequel with the 3 missions in the beginning.
They did. And that was actually kind of cool.
It was really cool.
But I wanted that to be a prequel. I mean, like, if 4 was going to come out, I'd be like, man, I wanted to see the Pendulum Wars. That would have been cool.
They might in one day, like some DLC.
But it's just like continuing the story. I mean, no, the story ended so good. It
Yes,
ended
but
perfectly.
I
And now we
will
have a
admit,
fascist
I will
cog.
admit, after Gears of War 3, it didn't really feel like Gears had to come back. But when I'm not gonna lie, like even though I love the ending, when I heard Gears was getting continuation, like it just gave me that good feeling in my heart.
Well, that's it. I'm not hardcore like you are. See,
Yeah,
you
'cause
want another
I-
Gears of War. I'm neutral about
There,
things.
so you
I'm
see
just
my
like,
giant cleaver over there from a butcher,
Yeah.
and my Gears of War cog tags, or my dog tags. They're not cog, they're dog
Well,
tags.
well, they're not technically called contacts.
By the way, guys, prepare yourself because when you start getting close to this next new year, we're gonna have to put our list of top 5 games.
Gears of
2016
War.
together, so
Oh, it
I'm
might
just
be my
putting that
top
out there
5.
so you guys can get it.
It's not my top 5.
Or something like that.
Because it's the thing, like I just love Gears of War. Like, and I'll admit when something's bad, like story-wise, Gears of War 4, fan freaking tastic. I
Shut the fuck up.
love it. Okay. Hey, you love it? Fine.
graphic-wise,
I don't-
outstandingly
Graphics?
beautiful.
Very good graphics. I will admit.
Multiplayer, it's your regular Gears multiplayer. I like it. Horde mode, I do like the new class-based system in Horde mode. I like the way it feels. I like the way Gears of War 4 feels. And like, you gotta admit this. The bots are smart as shit.
At least the
The
right.
bots are
I'll give
super
you that.
smart.
You're right.
Like it is like, dude, like if you play campaign on normal, it feels like you're on hardcore and insane. It is ridiculous. But they made this game like super
So
smart.
they actually made, the enemy AI actually kind of
The
smart.
AI is smart as can be, dude.
I still say smart AI. I played with on Metal Gear Solid.
Dude, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, I give Gears of War 4 a good score. Seth gave it an above average score, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just
You're
like the
saying-
story is just a big cliche. None of like the whole fascist cog didn't make much sense. I was like, huh? That didn't make
they're
any
not.
sense.
Well, they're not really fascist.
Yeah, they are. You kidding? How they act? Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They're definitely a fascist type government. At least, I mean, believe me.
Slightly, but not completely.
Slightly.
But I will say that it's an interesting story, and I love seeing we do have the old crew come back.
Some of the old crew, I did like that for nostalgia purposes.
Nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My motherfucking nigga.
This wasn't as bloody as I hoped.
Well, that's because I'm trying to keep it peaceful because
I know.
I
Keeping
love
it
Gears of
peaceful.
War.
Yeah, you love Gears of War. I'm neutral. You keep saying I'm hardcore, but that's the thing. You're hardcore about Gears of War. You'll defend it. I'm neutral. I didn't like it as much
Yeah,
because
but you're hardcore to hate against things.
no, I'm not. I'm hardcore.
I don't
I'm
think Seth hates things. I don't think Seth hates
He doesn't like them either, though.
No, it's not true.
Maybe
That's fucking true.
dislike would be the phrase. I don't think he doesn't like things. There's just certain things he.
But overall, I would
Yeah,
say
I
if you,
consider
I would
myself
say if you want my opinion, go out and buy Gears of War 4 if you're a good Gears fan.
Okay,
No,
let's
that's-
face it. I'm the most neutral person in this.
I mean, are you interested?
Except when it comes to Marvel.
Are you going to get Gears of
That's
War
it.
4 edition?
I don't know. Like maybe I should actually finish the trilogy.
You never finished the trilogy?
I never did. I played
Bruh.
all 3 games. Cool and stuff, man.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, dude.
And it took me a
My
long
first recommendation: just play the original 3. Way better.
And my mom,
This
it
one
took
is
a
play
long
all.
time to get a 360.
Even
okay?
Judgment's terrible, but it doesn't link together the story.
I think this one was neat.
I liked it, and honestly, I'd say.
I mean, you know,
can't wait
they
for 5.
didn't do too much to combat. Combat still feels familiar, too familiar in my opinion. Story's cliche. Not the one thing I will say doesn't make sense is the whole fascist cog. I didn't like that whole aspect of it. I do like the nostalgia. I like the nostalgia. I like the AI and how and how improved they are. I do like the story in some aspects. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. The Swarm doesn't make it's once again humans versus Swarm. It's just
I'll admit this.
I don't know, it's too cliche.
The Swarm was a little funny, but the way they explained it, I'll accept it.
I don't know.
I'll accept the way they
was
explained it.
I was just on the
Okay,
fence
well,
about it.
let's say this. If you don't think there should be another Gears of War, did you think there should have been another Mass Effect?
What are you trying to do?
No, I'm just asking.
Bruh,
I'm
he
comparing.
just smacked you
should there have
back.
been another
Oh,
Mass
damn.
Effect?
What you say?
Well, if they do Mass Effect Andromeda right, then I'll
It's
say
supposed to be like
hell yeah.
No Man's Sky, apparently.
I hope not.
I mean,
hope not.
from the multiplayer, that's what it looks like.
Because when you said that, it just got me thinking about, Mass Effect.
Well, Mass Effect
had a perfectly good trilogy. Well,
Yeah, but didn't have a
little
perfectly good
weird
ending.
It was a little weird on that ending.
Gears of War.
But he's not coming back. They're not
But-
going to replicate.
Like Gears of War had a perfect trilogy and a good ending. See,
Yeah.
Mass Effect had a pretty shitty ending because
I mean,
fuck you,
Well,
EA.
I mean, it depends. Like, I mean, dude, like, people get Gears. I would possibly get
I
Gears
would
of War.
like if
Like
the next
tattoo,
Gears
I
of
might.
War is like this one, I'm not gonna buy it. This one I wanted to see if they really
Dude,
improved
trust
upon it.
me.
They didn't improve all that much.
Once you get to the end of the story, you gonna change your tune real fast.
I haven't gotten quite there yet, but
Oh my god,
If I-
you gonna flip.
I'll text you if I do. But
Because I would just look.
By the way, coincidentally, guess what company produced the Gears of War?
wait, I just have one question: is it sequel baiting? Is it sequel baiting?
It's like this. It's like incredibly shocking, interesting, and it's like kind of sequel baiting, but it's also extremely
They're
good.
gonna do a whole new freaking trilogy.
Oh no, this is a new trilogy. In
I
the
mean,
instance.
I don't think
Oh,
there
that's
should have
what you
been,
do
but
before.
whatever.
I know. It's like
I don't
it's
think there should
sequel
be.
baiting is what every game does.
But what
Not
I
every sequel baiting.
what I was gonna say
Not
is,
every game does.
ironically, guess who's producing Gears of War? Same company that produced it's Universal. They produced World of Warcraft. Same guys doing it. I'm like,
I just hope they don't go lore.
line up
I
all
just
the
hope they
games.
don't go lore heavy. I hope they explain some
World of
things.
Warcraft might get a sequel.
They say
Made a lot of money in China.
they say the Gears of War movie. It's not going to be a direct copy of the game. There's going to be some differences. So
Oh,
you
they
know,
can't. They
don't,
can't.
don't get your hopes up for an absolute thing, but it's going to be a little bit different.
I don't know.
I can't. It's just that they have.
I have hope
perfect
because
cast.
the coalition, Rod Ferguson's working on it. He's working with them, and Rod Ferguson is what made Gears of War 1 through 3.
Okay, maybe it might turn out.
Hopefully. I don't know.
He
All right,
and
I have my
Chris
doubts. But I have my doubt. Hopefully the next one way improves upon this one. Hopefully it really
Why
does.
do you
Hopefully
think
they.
there was that much wrong with this one?
It was such a. It was
Guys,
too familiar.
we
too
can argue about
familiar.
this back and forth on the video.
I mean, how can you not sit? How can you sit there and say it's not like the original trilogy in any way, shape, and form? It is. It's just like the original trilogy. Humans versus Swarm.
Mass Effect, space, in ships, go to other planet, fight alien race.
Okay. No. No. You are taking that way out of
To be
proportion.
fair, there's a bunch of successful things that just copied themselves, like The Force Awakens.
Exactly. Exactly. And I
You
love
still
it
like that.
I still liked it, but it was just too much like the New Hope. After I took off my beer goggles.
That's what he just said.
I mean, like, let's face it, people have a tendency of copying a thing that works. If it works, it's just like, let's do that again.
Yeah, but
It
after a
works.
while, in my opinion, it doesn't work after a while. After a while, you gotta find something new.
Apparently not, because
Apparently
Gears
not.
makes a shit ton of money. So
I
does
know.
Star Wars.
That's why they're gonna keep doing the same
The funny
shitty
thing is you're
thing.
saying that, but the game is getting amazing scores from people.
Yeah, that's fine because they like it. That's fine. I personally found it meh, because it's just like they didn't improve on that much of the original trilogy.
I feel like we
Not that much.
I feel like
They improved
it's-
upon some
I
things.
thought we need to make a specific section for separate videos.
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't want to see Seth rant. Okay.
Just
Second rant.
show
Trust me.
just show
You
sense
know what's
based
funny?
opinion.
You know
That'll
the
go.
only game I'm actually hardcore about that I'm not
Warhammer?
neutral. No,
Mass Effect?
no, Fallout and Skyrim. Well, Fallout and Skyrim.
What do
That's
you mean
it.
you admitted Fallout had its flaws?
It did have it.
Four had it.
Well, it's because they're in your face flaws, and
Yeah.
that's something you just can't
Yeah, you
sweep under the
can't,
rug.
yeah.
You can't sweep those under the rug. But personally, I'm not hardcore about anything else because, to be honest, in my opinion, when you're hardcore about something, you're biased. You're going to be biased towards you. You're going to be biased towards these things.
I actually don't think I'm hardcore about anything.
Really?
I don't think
You
I'm
haven't- you
hardcore
haven't
towards
Resident
Resident
Evil?
Evil. No, I hate. I hate Resident Evil 6.
Well, Metal Gear.
I hated Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, Metal Gear actually took a pretty
Metal
good
Gear
turn.
2 was awful. I played the whole thing through, but Metal Gear 2 was awful.
But anyway,
And then
Why do you always bring up Warhammer? Warhammer's not like there's not a whole lot of games for Warhammer.
I don't know, because I just feel like you got your
I'm biased towards the books because the books are fucking fantastic.
those are our skulls and opinions on Gears of War 4. Positive, negative.
Hey,
neutral.
neutral-ish. Actually, no, I gave it a slightly above average, so it's neutral plus 1.
Most
neutral plus
of
1.
what you had to say was negative. Mostly.
Well, no, I agreed with everything good you said about it. I'm not the good AI graphics. It had, like I said, it didn't improve upon much from the original trilogy. You cannot sit there and say it's a whole new game because it isn't. It really isn't, except for characters. Some things were different. You're right. You just can't sit there and say that. And I hated how some reviewers are saying that. Oh, it's better. Oh, it's completely a whole new IP. No, it's not. It is not any different from the original trilogy. I mean, it improves upon some things, but it really doesn't. Anyway. I'm gonna have a hernia. I'm gonna have freaking aneurysm.
Boom! His head explodes.
Wrap us out because I disagree. You agree.
Anyway, so what? 8? You said 8, 9.
I said like a 9.
9. I guess 6. Anyway, guys, Sean.
I haven't played it.
I haven't played it. That's his score. I haven't played it. Anyway, guys.
First 3.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I should probably
please share your opinions in the comment section below. I would personally love to hear your opinion. Mark would too, and Sean would love to see your opinions about it. What are your opinions about Gears of War 4 if you have played it? I'm sorry for the spoiler, but I didn't get that far. I thought he was dead. My bad.
That was
That was my bad. I'll go through it.
not a spoiler because you were wrong.
So anyway, guys. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us on. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future. And we will see you
On the next one.
Goodbye.
Bitch, you just jealous of my Super Saiyan swagger.
Hey, I didn't mean it.
Yeah.